Good morning, and thank you for joining me. My name is Jackie, and today's segment will touch upon the struggles student athletes encounter when playing under an institution. But most importantly, we are asking the public, should college athletes be paid for their commitment? I went around school campuses and local recreational parks asking for the opinion of players and coaches based on student athlete benefits. But first, let me share how I stumbled upon this topic. On May 4th, 2017, LeVar Ball, a retired American football player, released a shoe announcement under his family brand, Big Baller Brand. The shoe goes for a non-refundable amount of $495. Ball was seeking a deal with bigger brands, but all rejected the offer, resulting in this new marketing enterprise. The former athlete has 3 sons, Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo, with 5 Tina Ball. Lonzo already plays for UCLA. Meanwhile, his 2 younger sons play at Chino Hills High School in Southern California. Since Lonzo is part of the NCAA, he is not allowed to promote his own brand due to the legal contracts. The UCLA athlete is expected to be a top pick for the NBA draft next month, after playing under UCLA for 2 years. But even then, he is under fire along with his family. Many spectators believe his father, LeVar Ball, will become an obstacle towards his career. I reached out to a variety of high school students and college athletes, asking them for an insight of what it is like to be a student athlete. Is having a full tuition scholarship enough to cover the basic lifestyle of a college student?
I feel that having a tuition full scholarship given to you is a lot, but not when you have to stay late for extra hours for practice, and it kind of would affect my experience as a college student, because athlete would be my priority instead of being a student athlete. Because a lot of kids work during college to pay off their tuition, so I guess it's okay, but they do deserve an extra cut.
My parents helped me out, and I'm not on scholarship, so I'm very thankful that they're willing to help me or help put me through school. I don't think that that's a good idea. I think that if college students had the opportunity to make money off of their sport, I think it would kind of change the way that college athletics work. It would be more centered around making money, and it would turn even more into a business. And I think it should be more about representing your school and your program in your sport.
As you can see, a high school and college athlete both believe that the athletic program should remain as is. Despite the controversy on social media, athletes feel comfortable over the benefits they currently receive. Jay Holloway, a college graduate and currently the play-by-play announcer for the Cal State Long Beach Dirtbacks baseball team, shared a thing or two about student athletes.
The reason I say yes is because there are certain issues that keep popping up from college athletes. There was an instance maybe 4 years ago about athletes saying I'm hungry a lot, so I think not having enough food, their busy schedule, so they need something to compensate with their busy schedule, either practicing or going to class. They should at least get something for it. So they can't work a part-time job because they're full-time a student and an athlete, so they need some sort of stipend, not be a whole lot, but at least something to keep them afloat, because most students or athletes are not the most well-off kids, so they need something to keep them bearable, I guess you could say.
Right. With an extensive coaching resume, Amber Damian is currently an assistant coach in track and field, soccer, and cross country. Here is Coach Amber with her opinions.
I don't agree with them getting any type of money. I mean, going to college and getting that paid is a huge advantage that other kids that are not in sports, they don't have, and maybe they're not training as hard as the athletes, but I mean, they still end up with loans and debt after their graduation, so at least they don't have that burden. And when you're an athlete, you enjoy the sport. That's why you do it. So it's actually, I wouldn't say it's work. There is a lot of pressure, but at the end of the day, you enjoy what you're doing and you're getting a full ride.
Oliver Gudino currently serves under Liga Unión Latina, a nonprofit organization, as a soccer ref. Here's what he had to say about student athletes and their opportunities.
Depending on the revenue being made by the school, they should get compensated maybe not with money, but with different assets or different job opportunities, because they don't get job opportunities. They just give you your degree and then you're basically out and about on your own. So if there was other programs helping you literally once you get your degree to get a job, that could be, that money that they're generating from the sports could be used to that.
After gathering a variety of opinions, it is safe to say that education should be the main priority, regardless of the benefits. I want to thank all 5 superstars for sharing their opinions. I also want to thank you for joining me this morning. If you have any questions or comments about today's segment, share your thoughts in my blog. You can also follow me on Twitter at jgonzalez02.